What's happening, everybody? It's your boy Steve-O. Y'all know what it is, coming at y'all from the Shots Fired podcast. I have a very special guest with me today. This is my middle child, or second to oldest child. Jesson, the man, Jesson.
What's up?
He's a wrestler, and that's what we're gonna kind of talk about today. It's his wrestling and why he likes it and things like that. So, kind of introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are and.
I'm Justin. He just said that. Like, I just really like wrestling. It's just like a really fun sport.
What's the thing you like about it the most?
It's like really fun and like you don't like. It's not about you always winning. It's just about you having fun.
That's a real good answer, because we all know that you can't win them all.
Yeah.
I don't know any undefeated wrestlers. How long have you been wrestling?
5 years.
5 years. So you're 9.
Yeah.
So you started wrestling when you were 4?
Yeah.
Dang, bro. Damn. That's cool, man. It keeps you in shape, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
How's your working out going?
It's kind of good.
Working out,
Yeah.
like push-ups and stuff.
Kinda.
Are you telling the truth or you lying?
Uh,
Okay, we'll get to that later.
Okay,
But
yeah.
so as a wrestler, 1 to 10, and you can't use 7, how would you rate yourself?
A 6.
A 6? That's a good number. Like not a 6.9, not a 6.5, just like a 6.
Yeah.
So, okay, tell me this then. I'm going to ask you some good questions. What do you think that you can improve on in wrestling that you're not like really great at right now?
I'm flopping a lot, and it's like affecting how I wrestle, and I need to like stop that.
Can you explain flopping to me? Because when
Like-
you say flopping to me, it's kind of like, yeah, just explain that to me.
Like it's kind of like how you're not like you're just like here to like you're just like rolling and like all that stuff, and it can get you in bad positions. Like
Oh, so you can kind of just like roll
Yeah.
yourself into a pin or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah, you should not do that. You shouldn't do that.
or like I'm like kind of like giving up halfway, and like I'm like well,
So
that's not.
how do you feel about your new wrestling team? Because I don't think a lot of
Fighting
people know.
Chicks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll tell you a little story, man, about the Chickasha Fighting Chicks. Of course, I grew up in Duncan. I went to school
Yeah.
as a Duncan Demon.
Yeah.
We hated Chickasha.
Why?
That was our
Rival?
arch rival. Like
Yeah.
that was you. We hated them. That was the '81 battle.
Was it because like they're better than y'all?
No, we just hated them. I never lost Chickasha. No,
Dang.
my squad never lost Chickasha.
Dang.
We kicked their ass. But every time, bro, every time. My brother and them, on the other hand, they lost Chickasha a few
Dang.
times. But
It's sad.
yeah, that was. I mean, it happens like that. But
Yeah.
you know, those days are done and over with.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have any hatred for Chickasha now.
That's not that's in the past.
Especially, you know, since one of my kids is playing, our kids
Yeah,
be like, oh,
yeah.
you know, I hate Chickasha. No, they
Yeah.
don't be like that, bro. So that was my little backstory, Chickasha. So, I know you're not necessarily new to Chickasha,
No.
but you are new now because you're part of the team.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
officially part of the team.
Yeah.
You're not like going back and forth. So
Yeah. Like Marlo, I'm not trying to be like disrespectful if anybody like from Marlo is watching this, like the wrestling team, they taught absolutely nothing. They just did novice stuff,
okay.
and I was at this point. I pretty much knew everything that they taught us.
Okay,
And
well, that
Chick-
doesn't mean that they taught nothing. They
Yeah,
just
pretty
didn't,
much.
They didn't teach what you were.
Yeah, like
Like,
I'm already like past that novice
I got
level.
you, man. I got you. So maybe you should have worded that a little better. But it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
The truth hurts, but
Yeah.
it will also heal you if you allow it to. And like my barber says, it's medicine if you take it. Shout out to DJ. But okay, cool. So Chickasha, obviously, I think that just from what I can see, that they're teaching a little bit more
Yeah.
like one on one. They're focusing on you guys, and you guys are getting better. And I'll tell
Yeah.
you this, man. From when I first came around, I've been here 3 years with you, man.
Yeah.
From the time that I've seen you and your brother first start wrestling until now, man, you have come a long way, and I think you've come the furthest in your attitude.
Yeah.
Like, cause I've seen you lose sometime, and you have flipped the hell out. Like, you just lose your shit. Like,
Yeah.
oh man,
There's like
I'm
a-
like, this kid is gonna be a problem child.
Yeah.
But this year, man, you've really held it together.
Yeah.
You've been a sport. You've been a good sport, and I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm really, really proud of you, and I'm telling you that as a dad to his son, that I'm really proud of you and how you've kind of just turned around, man. You're growing up. You're maturing a little bit. So is your little brother. Your little brother Jax. I didn't think he was gonna be a wrestler one, and he's made a complete 180, and he's
Yeah. Yeah.
like, he's gonna be a badass.
Yeah. Like Lakin.
That dude is gonna be a badass.
Yeah. Lakin's
Already
Tyler.
there.
Yeah. Like.
All y'all there. So
Yeah.
But what's your least favorite thing about wrestling?
How you just like when something happens and you just don't know what happened, like it just like that.
Yeah, things can happen in the blink of an eye. That's why you always got to be on your toes.
Yeah.
You always have to stay ready. That way you don't ever have to get ready.
Yeah.
So, and that's what I teach you about fighting.
Mhm.
Just always protect yourself at all times and just be ready, because that happened to you not too long ago. Somebody was
Yeah.
dicking around with
yeah.
you, and
they
you
got
had
the
you had to take care of business.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they
that
got
you
the-
gotta be the same way in wrestling on the mat, man. You
Yeah,
gotta always
yeah.
be ready, expect the unexpected, and you gotta be mentally there. You gotta be mentally focused in order for you to do good in your matches, man. And just because you lose a match doesn't mean you didn't do good. You just lost. You can't win them all, man.
yeah.
What is your favorite thing about wrestling?
How you have fun. It's like how you have fun, but like my mom is always like, if you lose, don't show it on the mat. Go somewhere where you're alone and take it out over there.
She's absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's the best way to do it, man.
Yeah.
And it's okay to be upset, but you still have more matches to go, and you got to get back into focus and get your game face on and go out there and take care of business.
All the small tournaments like Cash, Choctaw, all those don't matter.
Why don't they matter?
It's the big tournaments. JOC, Tulsa Nationals.
Them little tournaments matter, and I'm gonna tell you why they matter. Because you had to go through them little tournaments to get to where you are now.
Yeah.
You didn't start out
Like
at JOC or State
no.
or Tulsa Nationals. You didn't start out right there. You started at the
Yeah.
bottom, and you worked your
Yeah.
way up. So yeah, those little tournaments matter. It's kind of like
it's-
you can't have a penny without a dollar.
it's like those big tournaments. Those are what get you like the little tournaments will kind of like help you, but once you get to the big tournaments, you have to take a big step up, and those get you more practice in.
Yeah, but you got to be on your game when you go
Yeah.
to big tournaments, bro. You can't be slacking, not working
Yeah.
out, and stuff like that, bro. Because you'll get up there and you get dragged across that mat, and it'll be over real quick in a hurry. And you don't want that, man. You don't want to get up there and get embarrassed. So
Yeah, no.
you got to eat right. You got to work
Yeah.
out. You have to work out. If you don't work out,
Then you're nothing.
bro,
You're just a noodle.
you are you're gonna get jacked
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So hint,
Yeah, hint.
work out like you're supposed to.
At Branson and what is it called? Tulsa. I went to a duel. Branson, I almost went undefeated.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, and then at the Tulsa I had another duel with another team, and I almost went undefeated. But this really good kid, he beat me.
Oh, well, I mean, it happens, man. Like I said, I know I'm gone a lot. I'm on the road.
Yeah.
But I do support you guys.
Yeah.
And sometimes it might not seem like it, but I do. And I don't care what anybody else
Yeah.
says. You guys will always have my support.
Oh.
And a lot of times things ain't always what they seem. You know, you just have to deal with that. But I always support you guys. I love you guys. I was able to watch you guys this
Yeah.
last tournament you went
Yeah.
to. I had to watch you guys while I was on the
Yeah.
road. And I watched all y'all's matches, man. You
Yeah.
guys did good. You got
Yeah.
third, right?
Yeah, third.
Third. I think you could have got first. I really think you
Yeah.
could have got first, man.
Like, I had to wrestle that really good kid, but like I got me in the dumb position.
So you learn from that.
Yeah, but
That's all you can do is learn from that, and just
yeah,
learn from it,
Yeah.
and just make sure you don't make that mistake again, because you see the result
yeah,
of making that simple mistake, and it can be over in a heartbeat, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know. But you always gotta be on fire when you go out there, bro. You
Yeah.
always gotta be focused and on fire and ready to kill whatever comes your way.
my mom always told me when I was little, fire in my eyes, fire. In
You
my
think your
eyes.
mom is your biggest supporter?
You and my mom
Oh, okay.
and Neff,
Okay.
Matt, Neff, all of them.
It's good. It's always good to have a good team of supporters,
Mm-hmm.
man. That makes a world of difference. Support is everything, man, and a lot of people don't realize how much support helps a person when they're doing something or they have something that they like to do. And I'm glad you actually like wrestling and you love wrestling and you have fun while you're doing it. I think that helps you become a better wrestler as well. Do you plan on wrestling your entire career, like all the way through high school?
Yeah,
You do? You think you like it
'Cause-
that much, huh?
yeah, cause I want to do football and then wrestling.
You're a stud at football.
Yeah,
Stud. You know why you're so good at defense?
why? Cause if you yeah.
Yeah, defense is my thing. I like defense.
Yeah, there was like yesterday I was watching the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes was looking at the running back.
That's your favorite player, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes in the running back. Patrick Mahomes is giving away who he's giving it to.
You think so?
Yeah, cause he was like,
You was able to read.
Down.
You was able to read that.
yeah, he was like down, and he looked at him, and he
Did he give the ball to him?
yeah,
Man, maybe you are sharp on defense.
and then they, the Pittsburgh, absolutely knew where they're gonna be going.
You got really good at football once I got you past.
Yeah.
Contact, not being afraid to get hit.
Yeah.
Once you felt that you could hit somebody, you took off, man. You did real good.
Yeah,
You got to be the same way in wrestling, bro.
Yeah.
You got to go out there and want to eat, man.
yeah,
I wish I would have wrestled, man, but I think I would have struggled, man, because I like to eat.
yeah.
And I'll be I'll be watching you guys I'll be watching you guys wrestle and all that stuff, man, and watching you guys eat and how y'all have to eat, and I feel really bad for y'all.
Yeah.
Cause look, I'm skinny, but bro, I can eat a horse, man, and that would have been my downfall in wrestling, cause I like to eat. I'm not fitting to starve myself
No.
under by no means necessary. So, but eating right is good for you.
Yeah. Once I start for some reason when I started playing for Marlowe, the first game, the football, I wasn't running people over, but once we were moving on, once I had the ball, I was boom boom, I was even doing that at practice.
You could have kept doing that if your attitude wouldn't have took over. Attitude is everything. So what did you learn from that experience about having a bad attitude?
Never do it again.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
what happened?
Cause I get pulled from the team.
I made you pull yourself from the team
Yeah,
in front of your team.
yeah.
Wasn't expecting that, was you?
No.
Yeah. Attitude is everything, man.
Yeah.
You got to have a good attitude
Mm-hmm.
when you play any sport, wrestling, boxing, football, basketball, soccer, whatever sport, baseball. You got to have a good positive attitude, man, because it's not just your parents that see it. Everybody sees it. Coaches, players, the crowd, and you never know who's watching.
Yeah.
There might be somebody out there trying to possibly recruit you or something, and they see you act up, and they're like, I don't want that kid on my team. I don't care how good he is. You don't want that to happen to you.
No.
But this year, man, you've been good, bro. Like this wrestling season, you've really kept your cool.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with crying. There's nothing wrong with losing. I don't ever want you to think that if you lose that you're nothing. That'll never happen in this household, bro, because like I said, I don't know nobody that's undefeated in wrestling.
Yeah, no.
You know, everybody's lost at some point in their life.
Yeah.
And if they act like they haven't, they lying. I don't care.
Yeah.
Straight cap. I
Like-
was gonna ask you something else, and I can't remember what I was gonna ask you. I guess it'll come to me. Who knows?
Like when you're wrestling, sometimes you'll have straight up kids just suplexing you. Like you might even get slammed on your head, and it sucks. Like it happened to me at OKWA.
Yeah, you hurt your neck, didn't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that kid was a stud.
Yeah. Well, that's what you call a quality loss.
Yeah,
As you know, you lose to somebody that's a stud like that. You know, people can't really make fun of you and say, "Oh man, you lost" or whatever. Yeah, you lost. You lost to a complete badass. So it's okay to lose to a badass.
I could beat him, but like once he got me right here, like, and I felt my feet not touching. I was like, oh crap, cause like I was like, I'm about to get slammed.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can go down like that, man. That's why I say always be ready, man. Strength is a lot in wrestling. You got to be in shape and you got to be strong. But like I said before, man, I'm very, very proud of you. Proud of your brother. You guys are amazing. And I'm always excited to see you guys, you know, excel in life, you know.
Yeah.
Just even outside of sports. You know, you guys are doing good, man, and I'm really proud of you. I really am, man, and I think that you are one of my number one supporters. You always got my back, bro, and I appreciate that. Like, you don't ever doubt me. You don't ever tell me I can't do something. You always, I remember that little note you found the other day. You know the note, the $1 million note, the $10 million note?
Mm-hmm.
That was cool, bro, because, like, if I would have said, man, I'm going to have $100 billion, you wouldn't have doubted me. Even though that's very, very difficult to achieve. You know, even getting $1 million is very difficult to achieve.
Yeah.
You never doubted me, man, and that means a lot coming from your kids. Because, you know, like I said, it goes back to support. Support is a big thing in life, and it helps people succeed in what they do, you know. So you got a wrestling tournament coming up this weekend.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it?
I feel great. And also, shout out to Coach Neff and Coach Matt for being a great coach, always helping everybody.
Good.
Being nice.
Good. That's, man, coaching is important.
Yeah, very important.
Coaching is very important, and you got to have a positive people in your life. You can't have negative people. You can't have those people around you that are only around when you win.
Yeah, no.
And they're not there when you lose. I'm that kind of person. If you're gonna be on my side, you're gonna be on my side through every bit of it. The good, the bad, the ugly, the ups and the downs.
Yeah.
And if you're not, then when I make it to the top, you're not gonna be anywhere near me. That's how I am. And that's the way you should be. So you don't pay attention to what people say. Negative. Take care of business on the mat.
There's something I really want to get off my chest.
Oh man.
That you said.
Oh man.
It's about the Marlow wrestling coaches.
Well, you don't want to say nothing negative, so don't say nothing bad. And
it's like it's about something that you just said, like how if you're like about to win something, like at the Dunkin' tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, this is the Shots Fired podcast. So
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of can say what you want.
My first match at the Dunkin' tournament. None of the Marley coaches were there.
This year?
Yeah.
Oh,
But guess who was there? The Chickasha coaches.
so they help coach you.
Yeah. And then once I was going to trying to get first,
Mm-hmm.
or when I was starting to go in,
Right.
Marlo coach came in,
Right.
and the chicken shake coach said, "Nah, I got this." He said, "Okay," and then when I was going for first and second, which the Marlo coach came in.
When you were going for first?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get first at that tournament?
No, I
Yeah.
got because I had to wrestle that 5-time state champion.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of hard
And
to
then-
beat.
and then this,
5-time
like,
state champion.
Yeah, and then the Kaler,
Yeah,
the one
yeah.
that's down the street.
Yeah.
He was saying he was in the losers bracket. He said he's going for second.
Mhm.
That's impossible. You can't do that. You cannot do that. And the sad thing about that is he got beat out by a kid I pinned. And
Be good, Justin.
okay,
Be good. Because
okay.
it could happen to you.
No,
It
I
could
was
very
just
well happen to you.
okay.
So keep that in mind. Like I said, man, you do all your talking on the mat. You don't want to. You don't want to make enemies.
No.
If you don't have to, you don't want to make enemies. You want to be respectful to everybody.
Yeah.
Do unto others as they do unto you.
Mhm.
Treat people how they treat you.
Yeah.
But respect is a big thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, I'm proud of you guys. You guys have done absolutely amazing, and I'm glad you are in sports and involved in sports, and helping out around the house when I'm not here.
Yeah.
Your mom talks about it quite a bit, how much of a help you are, and proud of you, man.
Yeah.
You're growing up. You're growing up, man. But you got to work out. You got to stay in shape because you're in one of those sports to where if you're not in shape, you're going to find out.
Yeah.
You heard that term, fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
not something
yeah.
you want. That's not
yeah.
something.
Yeah. No.
That ain't something you want to
No.
do,
Like
especially in
kinda
this
like,
sport, man. So
kind of like that kid that had what happened at the wrestling practice.
yeah.
Yeah.
So stuff like that, man.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, you and your brother have done complete turnarounds, man. And I think you guys are gonna be real successful in life, not even in just sports, just in life, man. And I know I'm hard on you guys, but I don't want you guys making any of the mistakes that I made in life. So I do my damnedest to prevent you guys from going down that road. That ain't what you want, man. And I know everybody makes mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. And there are some people out there that think they don't make mistakes and think they shit don't stink and whatever. But in reality, man, everybody makes mistakes. Nobody's perfect.
No.
But at the same time, that doesn't give you the green light to go do no dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. Can I tell the story of what happened?
what you mean? What happened?
Like at the wrestling?
No, you can't tell nobody.
Okay.
You can't tell nobody you knocked that kid out.
Smooth.
Just keep quiet, bro.
Alright.
Because
Be
who you are.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you're doing,
Yeah.
and just I've always taught you how to defend yourself.
Yeah.
And when to defend yourself. Don't start nothing.
No.
Because if you don't start it, you won't be in trouble. But if you start it, you're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
We don't pick fights around here. We don't do that bullying shit. We
No.
don't do none of that. Always protect your brother, though.
Yeah.
Both your brothers, so your little brothers. So you always have to protect them. And if you don't protect them,
I'd
then
be in
you'd be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
That's how that works. You're the oldest.
Yeah.
So they look up to you. So you got to keep that in mind. Okay? Always keep that in mind. Protect your brothers and stuff like that. So you ready to wrestle this weekend?
Yeah.
We're going for first, right?
I'm gonna try. Yeah, that's the goal.
Good. I'm glad that's your goal, man. Get you plenty of rest. Rest is very important as well. Don't overdo yourself.
No, I'm
Rest.
not.
And I think you'll be fine, but you have to be focused. You got to be there mentally and physically.
Can't just go out there.
You can't lollygag around, man.
Yeah.
You got to stay focused.
Stay focused. Be mad.
I can almost promise you, man, if you stay focused and you're in that match mentally the entire time, if I was a betting man, which I am,
Yeah, you are.
I bet that you would probably get first. And I think you can. I believe you can get first. You're fully capable of getting first, man.
There's this that at my more tournament I had a really close match. It was 3-4. And then there was like maybe like 5 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, I saw that.
Period.
I thought you was gonna lose.
Yeah, last period. There and then I got a reverse on the Ken. It was like 4-5, and
Yeah,
I was
I saw
winning.
that.
I was only up by 1. 2 seconds left on the clock. The coaches were like, "Come here," like
2 seconds. How'd you do it in 2 seconds? Because that's not a lot of time. It's like
yeah,
1, 2, match over.
yeah. Like the coaches
What
told
was
me.
your finishing move? How'd you get the points?
No. I was on top. He was on bottom
Right.
coaches said hold him, ankle right him. I just as soon as the whistle blew, I tight waist like kind of like where I just go around and I pulled their like stomach around and I pulled their ankle and drove them until the timer.
Awesome, bro. Proud of you, man. Well, guys, this is going to conclude our episode of the Shots Fired podcast today with Jessen, the man, Jessen, in the building. And I'm sure there will be more to come in the near future. Y'all stay tuned. We love y'all guys. Have a great
Peace
day.
out.